Hello guys, welcome to our meetup. Today we will have Frank, Oliver and one surprise guest. You can write to our live chat any questions. I will try to read it and ask our guests. Now let's start by giving away the first NFT. I will share my screen. Here is Adam. When you buy this NFT, you get 500 Adam attention tokens, and you get royalties from it. I'm not really sure. But let's. Where was lucky tweet? You needed to retweet it. I selected people who retweeted it. Now let's look who won this NFT. It is Counterfeit SV. Congratulations.
Famous underpants.
Congrats.
Next one, I will show Reddit. We have Signum Reddit community. It is not very popular, or maybe popular, but I do not use it often. And here we have this lucky post where you need to write your address, and you have 1 hour to write here your address, and I will do this drawing, and you can win even two NFTs. And now creator of this NFTs will present them and show his collection. So Cyber, it's up to you.
All right, go ahead and share my screen.
Okay, you can share now.
Yeah, you need to stop, Jeffers.
I'll stop it.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I haven't been doing graphic design all that long, but I picked it up as a hobby recently. So this first one, I chose Squidward because it was funny. So it's just a little animation of Squidward dancing on a stage. And there's a surprise behind the unlockable content. It has a video with sound. The collection that it's from, it's not very big yet, but occasionally I'll add something to it.
Yeah, it's really nice, huh?
So
I like
yeah,
it.
these are just NFTs that I make in a vaporwave style. Now the second one, it's a little bit simpler, but I've designed these to kind of bring up a little nostalgia. The one I'm giving away, it's a retro NES controller with a circuit board on it. The collection is called Controller Club, and as I make them, with the NES style, I also do an Xbox style. This one is actually proven to be pretty popular.
Yeah, and this animation is nice also. This one, but nobody is selling. Now, I mean, your controller stuff you have there, one with animation.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
awesome,
I have one with animation.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
there-
nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Someone has added an offer for it, but that one hasn't sold again. One person is listing theirs for $450. That's surprising. Really, there's not a whole lot though left for me to really talk about. I've got a few other collections on my profile. I
Cool.
suggest take a look at them. If you see a couple of our profiles, the pixel art cats, that's from another collection I made called Signum Cats. It's my first auto-generated collection.
Yeah, cool.
That's about it.
How much cats you will have there in that new collection? Or do you have them already 100, 1,000, 2,000?
250, and that's I made them all at once. Limited
All
to
at once.
250.
Yeah. They're already uploaded, aren't they? Or not?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's just like, okay.
Oh, they're
Did you
all
use
up.
the mess up? Did you use the mess up tool?
I did.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
And
awesome.
I used a tool called Piskel, which is it's a pixel art editor, and that's how I made all the layers and all the pieces.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
cool.
Nice,
that's
yeah.
pretty much all I have for the showcase.
Okay, thank you, Cyber.
No
And maybe
worries.
Cyber,
So,
if you like, do you have anything as a background why you choose Signum RTO, or how you liked it, or what was not so good working when you were uploading your first NFTs, or was everything fine, even better?
Well,
maybe
the main reason I chose Signum Art is compared to, you know, using Ethereum to mint NFTs, that's prohibitively expensive for most people. When it comes to Signum, it's a lot more affordable to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and you can also trade these low prices. Let's say, I mean, if I see your prices like 50 or 100 Signa, it's I mean, we're talking about cents here, right? And you would get still 99% of these profit, or let's price to you, right? There's not so much fee around which need to be paid on the network. That's quite nice, huh?
Yeah, and the other part is when you set up royalties, you can rationalize selling them cheap.
Yes,
When
exactly.
people resell them, you get a bit of a kickback.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, like I was saying before the stream, the only thing I don't like right now is when you hit the storage limit on the portal.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I
that's it.
I have a small surprise for you on that.
Very good.
Yeah. And we'll talk about this later this week. Okay.
All right.
okay, guys,
Cool.
let's
Nice.
start our main event. We have, I think, big news. Yes, Frank?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we communicated already some while ago in the on the Discord server, mainly that we are working on a new DeFi portal for Signum. We named it Signum Swap, and Oliver is also working and contributing to it. And I'm quite proud because we started with the NFT portal, and now this more or less the same team is working on the Signum Swap, which is cool. And I like to present already some screens of this portal, and I think when you observed our GitHub activities on the Signum node, we were changing some API codes in the background, and we made also one release yesterday for all the new API codes we really need for an DeFi portal, which is quite cool because now we have with these small adjustments we did. And one complete new call, which is get trade journal. You can get really all your own trades in one API call, which is nice, and we can display this on the portal also. We are now ready to implement all backend functionality for the DeFi portal. Already some, or let's say, for the token stuff, most of them already running. I will also present some later here on the screen. So yeah, let me start sharing my screen, and
Yeah, show some stuff. Show us some stuff.
Yeah, yeah, not talking, showing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I have to check here's my screen. Okay, so ta-da! Here's the screen. First one. I hope you can see it. Yeah, exactly. So, what do we see here? It's the entry page for Signal Swap on the token stuff. This is not the main landing page. Oh, here I have to click here. So here. Oh, sorry. I was
Yeah,
this one. Huh? This is the first sub landing page for the token stuff. So and here, what you can see later, it's a little bit like you know from other exchanges. You will see which we have an overview at the top, which is the top volume, top traded, big gainer, biggest loser on the trading in the last 24 hours. We will show you real volumes. At the moment, this is a little bit mock-up data still, but this will be how it looks like. And we will have here the market. with all tokens traded within the last 24 hours will be shown here automatically, but you can also add your favorites. I think I have no favorites at the moment, but I can, for example, add this to favorite, and then I would see that also. You can also add your favorites here. The funny part is you are connected with all the data streams again in the node, which is then in this case here via XT Wallet connected again, which we implemented a while ago. And you retrieve all the data via this remote node or via your local node. We will also place this later quite on the top on the page that if you use your own node, you can get your cashback for every trade fee of 25%. So you get like a kickback when you start trading on the network fee. You should use that later with your local node. That's the idea. So we have already on the XT wallet, you can use your local node directly. It's set up by default, so you could switch over to your local node and then use this stuff, but you can also use for sure your remote nodes. So what is now here? So what we did, the idea in general, I go here, we will have the following chapters. We will have Signum Swapper. I think this is the current name for that. It's like the liquidity pool that you can then, like we have always on TMG token right now from Ethereum, we have the liquidity pool there. We will have a slightly different smart contract for that, but you can deploy later then also your own liquidity pools on the portal, and here you can trade with them. We are working right now on the token spot trading. That's what I present now. We will also have later the peer-to-peer trading, as you know it on BTDEX. Means we will have the cross-chain trading, as you know it from BTDEX, also maybe with slightly new setup of the smart contracts and also different behavior of paying out then directly the TRT or the Signum shares. And here we have then also later an overview for your own provided liquidity to the Signum liquidity pools or Signum swapper part. So you can also then manage here the stuff. So what we did so far is token spot trading. This is then the first main sub page here, and what you can do and what is our plan is you have here the tokens, so you can jump, for example, directly into the trade screen, and this is the idea how it looks like later. We will have here a section with trading view implemented, where you can see then the candlesticks. At the moment this is dummy data, but we will upload this soon with real data. We have here on the right side you can buy and sell. You can see here the trade history so far. Also, if you move over here, you see then the dates when it was traded, and you see here the order book. You see my open orders, which also is working already, but we will review this with some new calls right now. My closed orders will come later, and upcoming orders. I can show this now to you that if I make a buy, for example, here of 0.3 and I buy 100 or 100 and I buy 100 test. I confirm that. And now we see already upcoming order, you see already it's coming in here. So you see what's coming on the market. You would also see from other user trading on this order book directly what they would do in the next block. So you can also react on that. It's quite nice. So everybody is an insider here seeing what's happening next block, which is quite cool. So and then it will here be coming into this order book. I think the view is the same like you know on other exchanges. So you see it the summary summed up by price levels. You see here how many what is the price, how many you could buy here, how much you can sell, and how much you can buy on the other side. We have also here hotspots, so you can click on that, and here you can then directly go into buy and sell. If you click on the price level, it's also filled up already. You see it here. So we try to make it as easy as you know it on other central exchanges. That is more like this plug and play trading, let's say. That makes it as easy as we could. Okay, so that's the trading part. And then for sure, if you like to have trades or you got tokens, we have here different actions later on your own account, which is connected via XT Wallet. My portfolio, my orders, my activities, my activities, my pool, my liquidity, that's all coming. Right now we had this my portfolio overview. Here you can see what I have in my portfolio. You see already also how it's calculated. We have here really introduced also a currency converter. So this will also calculate in these currencies right now. We can also add more. So we have BTC, US dollar, euro, ruble, and Brazil real. We have that also in here. We can also add other currencies later, just for starting purpose. And then you see here the tokens I have at the moment. You see the available balance I have in each token, and then you see the last price. It was the traded one. This change thing will come now. It's just the mock data. And here you have some actions for each token. You can trade, then you would go back to the trade window. You can transfer. This is already working. I can enter here, for example, Max. I could send out all my test tokens to an address. I can enter here. Then I could go for more and more. I have, as you know, we introduced the new function distribute to all holders. For example, I could do now the following airdrop. I could say, okay, I need to have minimum one test, let's say 10 test tokens. Then I can go in here, say, okay, what I want to distribute. I want to distribute Signum. Okay, and maybe I also want to boot another token. Skips this for the reason because, so then I want to distribute 1,000 Signum to my token holders, which have minimum 10, and then I distribute, and then it's just going out. Here it costs 1,000, and my fee for the token holders, which indirectly getting the stuff, and then this is getting out. And we can see this already on the chain. Of course, I go here. That's the test Signum Explorer, and here you see already. Here's that's the Darkman distribution to holders. It's already coming out, so it's going already out. So the integration is already working great here. Let me go back here. Yeah, I'm here. So to my portfolio. Then we have also the burning. Yeah, is sending to zero address. You can also hide this token. For example, if you get a token you don't like to see, I can show this. For example, here, go for transfer. I won't say that's like a scam token or something I want not to see, or I did not requested that, and I can hide the token, so I can get rid of that. But I can always get it back. It's not lost. It's just an hide on the local client, which is nice. And so I can also get it back. So all these functions we think for a token holder are here. And then we have the second, as you see on the top, we have the balances, which is a general overview. Liquidity smart tokens is for the liquidity pools later, a separate section, which is at the moment not built. And then I have my issued smart tokens, which I'm going here. And here I see all my tokens, which are my account, which I'm connected now to, are issued in the past, and I'm the owner of the token. So I can see here the overview. I can see how many decimals are as mintable. Okay, and description. It's one test for sure. It's testnet. Then I can see how many holders, how many token transfer happens in this token, how many token trades. Still mock data. We need to update this. And then the initial supply, which is real data. And the current supply, so initially means at the start I minted with 10,000. Meanwhile, I minted some more, so the circulation supply went up. And here I have some more options. Here now I can also mint, doing again the airdrop. Also mint is creating new ones. For example, I can say I want to make 5,000 new coins. So I continue here. It cost me only this amount of Signum, nearly nothing. Going for it, done. And so on the Explorer, going back here, let's see. You see, I'm taking some time. Yeah, here, token minter. You see my token mint is already now coming in here. So yeah. Also nice is on these going over specs. Yeah, I can also click on the token itself directly, going to the Explorer, seeing all the stuff. Here you can see also that I already minted in the past this 5,000, and a token transfer was done to the burn address, 500 pieces, and that's why the circulation supply is 14,500. Of course, 5,000 were minted, an extra, and 500 were burned. Yeah. Then I have also all the action. Also minting is only for an issuer, can do that. And the add treasury account is if you want to announce an address as an use case, business case address. So it does not, should not add it to the circulation supply, because you minted the stuff and it's on your own, that the people from outside knows, okay, maybe for example, 90% is still in the hand of the use case business owner for this token, and then later you can also this account will, when you set someone will not get any income from the distribution to token holders, because it's your own token here, your own account, which should be subtracted from the balance. Yeah, that's so far the stuff. What we also will do later is a pool page directly and an alias page, which I'm also quite keen on, that we really open a new market for the aliases. We had a lot of activity in the past, some years ago, where people were setting up new aliases, but trading was quite hard. It was also not really supported in our old classic wallet. So we will do also here a market as a next step after the token to show which alias for sale and which are you owning in a better overview, and how you can also make a sell for that, or how you can buy them. Also the transfer and the activity, I think, will also go up here, because aliases, I think, are a great part on the Signum blockchain to map data in general, your own Signum address or any other stuff, also pointed to another web page or adjacent, you can store there to have data which you can work then for other parts and using it in your logic, on your own use case. Yeah, that's so far my here we have also the create new token for sure. You can also make a new token. Then we're coming up here to the ticker name, the description. You can set up how many decimals max you like to do, and then you can also decide if you want to have it mintable or with a fixed size, and you can start with the initial number of tokens, and all this costs you maximum 150 Signum, also on the mainnet later. And then you have your one block later, you have already your tokens ready to distribute, to transfer what you want to do with that. Yeah, that's so far my. Maybe Oliver, you like to add something?
We have some questions from the chat.
Oh, yes.
So,
Yeah.
Frank, how can I download the Signum swap code? Signum HDD mining asks. And other question is Signum swap code open source? Kim Stock asks.
Now the portal code at the moment is private. It's in a GitHub. We have a private status on. It's like Signum RTO. It's also not public right now, because it's in IP at the moment. We're doing that, and we have not decided if we make it public. At the moment we keep it private, because we think we should first finish this product completely.
Okay. Next question, not related, but I think we need to clarify. Kim Stock asks, does the address have to be XT wallet generated address for the giveaway?
No. You can. The good thing is, not here. If you go here, you can import addresses. So you can also import your old addresses into that, and then you can use them. But you should use XT wallet as a connector to the page, and then you do all your transactions. I mean, this page is just showing the data. You need to take it like this. So you see the data, you see the market data, you see the token data and the trades, but you are interacting from the page with your XT wallet, and then you make a transaction like buying something, selling something, creating a liquidity pool. It's the same like minting an NFT, you're doing it with your account and you're doing it on your own, and it's not the page is doing that for you. That's not how it works. This change is just presenting.
I think we need to clarify that all funds, all coins, all addresses lives in blockchain, not on site, not on XT wallet, not on Phoenix wallet, not on web wallet. All are on the blockchain. So every Signum generated address are same. I mean, whatever you will use, it will be the same.
Yeah, it's like, for example, just to make it more like that. If you have something created on the BTDEX portal or on the Phoenix wallet or even on the mobile wallet, you get this address as long as you have the passphrase, the secret, the seed. So you can always import the account like it was yours, because you prove by the seed that it's yours. And that means like if I need, for example, my main account, which I use, and I want to make something interacting with this decentralized applications here, like this exchange or the NFT portal, you just import that in XT wallet, and the XT wallet is kind of a vault. It allows you to securely store your accounts there inside and make interaction with all the dApps which are coming right now. So they're not only the ones, the other ones, the Ethereum already work on that. So what we have with the XT wallet, like the MetaMask wallet or others, is really like, it's a signing application which brings you additional information. But that wallet is mainly, the main purpose of that wallet is really to interact with our applications and making signing easy possible, because account management for developers inside an application is not very trivial. So you need to consider especially security issues, that people cannot steal that somehow or snip that out and all this. And this is the way to just abstract away this complicated stuff. It's just signing tool for the transactions. Actually, that's what the main purpose of the XT wallet is. Yeah, and you can even import accounts by their IDs if you want to watch them. So like we can do in any other wallets also. Like in Phoenix, you can watch other accounts, and that works also, but you cannot sign with them as you don't have the private key. But yeah, that's it. And they are all interchangeable. So every account in each wallet we are creating, they are all compatible because they are on chain. So it makes no sense to have XT accounts and Phoenix accounts only. They are all interchangeable.
And we have question from Delitarium. Can the portal to be used without XT to check market values?
Yes.
Yes, you can. I mean, if I'm not connected, you just still can go in here and see the stuff. It's loading. Yeah. You're just not able then to do anything, or you just can read the data, check the data. You will not be able to have this portfolio overview because we don't have any account connected, but the general page is open and you can also go for trade, but you could not be able to send a trade because you can't sign any transaction, but you can check the data. That's for sure. Yeah. It's the same like on Signum on the NFT portal. At the moment when I go here, you see I'm not connected, but I can see all the data because I'm now connected against testnet, and this is the mainnet. So I can also go on the Explorer here and it's loading, and I'm still not connected. I even can go in the detail here. These funny cats and see something, but I can't do anything.
If you click buy it now, right now, for example, if you click buy it now, he will ask for connecting your wallet.
Exactly. And this will be the same on the Signum Swap DeFi portal. You are able to check everything without any connected XT wallet.
Can you, Frank, stop sharing? We have Delitarium in the chat, so it is time to show TMG Cup. Last Sunday, Delitarium showed his TMG Cup. You can see my collection; it is not full, and Delitarium collected speed sheet with all flags, and here you can see that all last Sunday it was only Oliver who have full collection.
I was the first one.
Yes, now Delitarium, Louis, and Mr. Boy.
Investor Boy.
Yes.
So there's a guy who has 10 Argentines. Wow, Spain 10. It's almost full, that guy. It's just like Korea missing. Health keys.
Where you see Spain, I don't see
it. Line 4, that guy.
Line 4. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it was short mention.
I have something. If there are not any more questions in the chat right now regarding the DeFi portal, so I have some other news for the people. I mean, that something has to do indirectly with the DeFi portal also. If you don't mind, Shifus, I would like to share my screen. It's okay.
Of course.
Well, So sharing my
Only
screen.
this time. Only this time.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Well, you're so generous to me. Okay. So what's coming up right now? I'm working additionally on the Signum XT wallet, extending just like bug fixing. There are some things that needs to be fixed also, but most thing is right now that we're introducing also token interaction. So as you can see, for example, right here, there's kind of still bugs. It's in the development edition. So if you go here, it shows me TRT token right now, which is one of the bigger tokens we have on our chain. And you can see that here already all the activities related to the TRT stuff. So we can go back. There is like an issue with these are interchange right now. This is because of some caching issues here, as I said, in development stuff. But I can go there, for example, adding new tokens. For example, if I right now use, for example, the TMG token, which we just saw for the cup and all the other stuff. So it's loading that. I'm giving kind of a name. It's the mining token, actually, because TMG is for the mining game originally done. Mining game token, whatever. So I can add this. And you see, it just brings me up to that, says what my balance on that stuff already. Going back, seeing here in tokens being added, even with a name, saying my balance in TMG stuff, and I can go over there and even start sending TMG tokens and all the stuff. So I'm just like refining that, needing to figure out some of the minor tricks, itches, and glitches, and probably if everything goes well, next week. Next week is crowded, but it's very close to be released. I think 80 or 90% is already done. So that's coming with the XT wallet also, that people can manage their tokens in that way. Yeah, that was from that part. In something else, if there are no questions, maybe there are people asking something, but if not, I have something else. Let me see.
No questions so far. You can go on.
No questions so far. Yeah,
I want to see now.
I have a question for Frank. When this Signum swap testnet version will be online?
It's already. I already contributed the link in the YouTube chat, so people can click on it. It's already online. I mean, I went on this version which is online, so everyone can use it. But I think we will have some work next week still on the backend integration. And when that is done, we will already officially announce this site in the Discord server, for sure, that people can start testing. But you can already start testing now. I mean, you can check it, you can connect with a test node, and you can make some trades or so, or create a token. You can do all the stuff, huh? You can
even now you can create the testnet node.
Yeah, you can already. You could just go by the testnet node or your local testnet, and then you can go with it. Huh? Just if you have a local one, then you should also take the newest release on the testnet 3.5.1 for the API changes we did. The current Europe testnet 3 node is already upgraded to this version, because we'll add some stuff later next week, I think, or within the next week for get trade journal stuff, which we introduce as a new API call. So you should be up to date there. Otherwise, you just use the test Europe node, and then you are fine to go in the XT wallet. So you can use it already. Yeah, I mean, what I showed was just on the current version. So the backend for all the actions like airdropping, burning, creating, transferring, trading, this all works already. The rest is just getting in correct data, removing the mockup data we have right now, and this is coming next week.
Yeah, we needed, as Frank said already mentioned, we needed to extend the API from the node, so that you can get certain information which were not available via the API at this moment. So just for you to know, this is an update, not required, let's say like that, but it's not a protocol change, it's just an API extension. So everything that worked until now will continue working. Of course, we keep backwards compatibility, even it's very important for us to keep that all running. And it's just like we needed to add some more information in certain calls. So there will no breaking change for people running system already in that way.
And also the Open API documentation will be updated soon by Oliver. I mean, all these new calls are not in this Open API description right now, but will also come within some days, a week, I don't know. Somehow it takes time, but yeah.
So we will have new node version.
Yeah.
But it's already only on testnet node, also on testnet right now. It's not. It was created on Friday, I think, and or Saturday. I think it was on Saturday. We Joe's did a release. You can see it in our GitHub activities on Discord. And
so people now can test our latest stuff by downloading testnet node and.
Yeah, exactly. You could just go on the XT wallet on the current Europe testnet node, and then you have already the newest version. So you don't need to care about it if you want to go on the testnet right now. So XT wallet just need to be set to Europe testnet, and then it's all good. But you can also already at the moment you can run also with the 3.5.0 version in testnet. This would also work because we're not integrated in the API call so far. This will happen next week. So exactly this one, yeah.
Or your local testnet, if you're running a local testnet, you're living in Vortex City.
Yeah.
So for the people struggling, and one of the things was because also Cyber needed some help from my side, and we know that Pinata recently they changed a little bit their plans. So and I was like, it bothered me that people were not able to upload. Because the Pinata stuff was like limited because they just changed the plan. We have new contenders on the market, which is Web3 storage and NFT storage. And what I'm right now working on is like we're integrating those additional services, and you could go over there like NFT storage, for example. Let's see, NFT storage. Yeah. So if you go there, these people, they are just like having almost, if I recall correctly, they have almost unlimited storage capacity. So you go just there, you add your API keys here. You can see that, and so that's another option. In the mass upload tool that were already released a few months ago, that used already NFT storage as an alternative. And now I just added these options here for you. Still on development. Probably I can finish this today with my kids. I'm not really sure, but but the idea is that it's going out very soon. So we're just making some of the API integrations right now. But just having heads up here, there is a solution for the Pinata limit problem, especially for the power creators. Yeah, that's it. Came by surprise.
That's nice.
Yeah, I know. We aligned that we will focus on the DeFi portal, but it was something that bothered me so much. I said, no, I just sacrifice some hours to do that because people are like. Then
the inside question is: are the API flows all the same? So we could review that, or do we also adjust the API flows in the background?
No, the flows are the same. It's like I already more or less have foreseen that in the past when I just make all the pinning services stuff there inside. So I just made some refactoring on the code base in the background such that we can add these other ones. And this should work out of the box. Nothing changed. So people were still on Pinata, can go with Pinata, but then they can edit the profile going over there and changing over to other stuff. Like for example, Signum. You just like had the problem with that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. So I have to.
And one of the other things I want to do though, because people start maybe bugging me because of that. Sure, yeah, never. And it's like the link stuff. Probably, I will take this moment and also make some parsing, slapping some regex there inside. We can like extract the URLs in the description from the NFTs so that we can have this a more exposed position. But this is kind of, I don't know, 1 hour of work or something like that. It's pretty easy to do so. People, yeah. It's just like taking the advantage at the moment and add this additionally. But this is really a small side quest I was doing here right now. Yeah. Nice. Focus has to be DeFi portal for sure. And the XT wallet at this moment is my primary focus because I have I know that iPro is working greatly on the web UI, and we're doing all the stuff in the background with the backend. But the XT is my focus to close that as fast as possible, to finish that. That's it.
Yeah, nice.
So, Frank, maybe you can speak about SNR stuff. I think you mostly connected with this association.
Yeah.
What are activities now? I think you pay this NDSR reward for node runners, for full node runners who run nodes. No, okay, no full nodes. There are some restricted nodes when firewalls or etc. They restrict.
Yeah, I mean, what we have so far, also SNR, you mean, or SNA? Sorry,
It's A, yes. I don't know why it's R.
As a Signum.
SNR is the Signum Node Reward Program,
yes,
SNR.
Exactly.
The SNA is the Signum Network Association, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I had this in mind and.
Yep. But which one should be explained, SNR or SNA?
SNA and its activities, and I think most active activities and SNR. I'm correct, Frank?
SNR is, yeah, I mean, the SNR is the Signal Network Reward, which is for node exactly for node operators. But this is this already was invented long time ago when we had the BMF, the Burst Marketing Fund, which was our first thingy to start with. I think this is still running and will also continue. We had last time the pot was empty. I was not aware of that. So we had some days no payment, but this will be still also then continue to pay via the SNA account we have right now, or also everyone can contribute to that. We have this also in the documentation that everyone can contribute to this account, and then next time when the payment will be done, this account will also be distributed to every online node operator. But the SNA itself, yeah, I know it's quite calm around our president right now. What we are doing, and we are making still a lot of background work, or in the background we are working still on use cases which are, I think, quite active, and we pitched there a lot of stuff regarding Signum. So people are integrating and like to integrate with Signum, and this of what we always shows that it's quite easy to integrate us, but the use cases itself take time or to start off. So, and there's a lot of work in these, let's say, new companies or existing companies to adjust and bring the product out. And as long we don't have the final product there, we can't announce anything. That's the problem. What I can also just show here already, which is in site outcome. I just share my site again. Wait here. So I hope you can see you see this is from Signum Arte collection, Lootboy and Fiber. Lootboy was already a partner at the beginning, and still there. You can still buy the Signum loot boxes on their site, but just only on the desktop version nowadays, because Apple Pay and Google Pay blocked this stuff on mobiles as usual. But Fiber is a new player here. We pitched him, for example, or we talked together and had a cooperation talk. Now here we have the first outcome of it. You can buy the stuff, and you have unlockable content behind, and you can redeem it on the Fiber site and the Fiber app with these virtual NFTs, which you can really then wear on your avatar. That's something new, and they will come with Signum more and more closer. That's just the starting stuff here to show how it works, and to also that we have like an MVP starting, then you can show something here on our portal, and you can use it on another portal. And this will be for sure continue and build in a better way and more extensive way. So this is coming, which people already can see, and so it's not really under the hood anymore. And we have other quite huge use cases which are working in the background regards to real estates, or also in regards to tokenism, as we were saying, token economics. So the use case is using then Signum tokens and the Signum layer in the background. But you as a user will more or less don't see that, but it's a huge project for us, because then our network will really get a lot of traffic if this is going as planned in the next year. And I hope that we can announce this then soon. But right now it's all in the architecture and planning phase, and also getting money in these companies is quite harder nowadays, when everyone knows that we are right now we have these yield hikes, we have this war nearby here, we have these supply changes, or where you don't get stuff, and it's quite hard for the companies right now to stay in the market. But I think we have some good pitches done in the past, and we hope that we can see something soon here within the next year. But it takes time, that's for sure. I learned a lot that Signum is only then the smallest part in these use cases, and the rest need to be done, and they need to staff, and they need to check the stuff and legally stuff and all these things, which has nothing to do with Signum at all. Huh? That's then only one single piece inside there. Yeah, that's also, yeah, and I also think we need to also to reorganize ourselves a little bit more, that because the plan was also to go more on conventions to show. I mean, Oliver was last time more on private there on these Rio event, but we want also as an SNA going there and doing something, but somehow it was not the case in this last half year, or let's say in 9 months now. I hope that we also can restart this in 2023. Even, I mean, if this COVID stuff is over, we don't have these let's say bottlenecks by flying, and so I hope that this is then going away and we can more open do that.
Yeah, the good thing is, for example, I'm talking about that. I was at the Blockchain Rio, considered is the biggest blockchain event in Latin America. That was very interesting to see. I think I mentioned that before already, that what is going on in the blockchain world at all. Of course, we are just like a very unknown chain yet. People are looking to do other stuff, but in terms of what's something very important that Frank said already is like the technological part is just a small piece of an entire business. And I know this, but very close, because working on a real use case, and I'm responsible for the technological architectural level, but the entire regulation and lawyer stuff and all behind that, and even founding a company. I mean, this is not something that you do in 1 week or 1 month. It's funny to see. It's interesting to see also. But as Frank said, in the background, a lot of things going on, and most times when you talk about these cases, you have to assign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, so you cannot talk about this publicly, because you're talking about businesses of other people, or that's just like they need to protect their intellectual property at that part, and we provide the technological solution for that, and that is what's going on right now, and it was pretty active this year. So compared to all the 3 or 4 years I'm really active as a caller in the Signum space, this year was substantially different, substantially. So we have high expectations for next year, and one of the things, like even the events and conventions are coming back. So all these virtual conventions where all the developers are really sick of that, it's like a fatigueness of that, and now it's getting back presentially. I'm connected to the Web3 dev community here in Brazil, and they're thinking of making more conventions, and so we're going on that way, and hopefully that will be something, for example, for the BPSAA. So we are a member of the BPSAA since 2019, and yeah, we plan to do something in that way also, meeting each other and all the stuff. It's returning to normal right now in terms of presential activities. Yeah.
Great. Okay, I think it's come time to do giveaway. This is Lucky Reddit post. Let's update it. We had only one new. I added him. We
Well,
have. Sorry.
I was saying on the bright side, they less people means people have better odds. So
Yeah. And we have even 2 NFTs. And let's try the first place or second. First is Louis S.
Nice.
Let's try second. I think I will remove him. And
congrats.
second place.
Whiskey.
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 Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. huh?
Congrats.
Cool.
Okay, guys, I just want to say that everyone who is watching and have some NFTs for giveaways or project related to a Signum and want to have some promotion or to present it, you can do it next Sunday, or I don't know, maybe even, I'm not sure. We can do whatever. You just can connect me at the Discord or one of our guys, and we create something. Okay, press like, leave comments, and join the
subscribe.
movement. Yes.
Yeah. And subscribe.
Yeah, we definitely need more people involved.